DSOM, Decision Science and Operations Management 5511, is all about global supply chain management and operations management within organizations. So in DSOM 5511, we study those core principles of supply chain management ranging from supply chain planning through procurement, logistics, manufacturing, and customer service. But we also study the technologies associated with enabling a global supply chain. We talk about risk management strategies associated with operating a global supply chain in today's marketplace. In addition, we talk about those core operations management principles that can apply to any organization. We study lean, for example, the elimination of waste and improvement of processes within organizations. So if you're looking to pursue a career in supply chain management, this course gives you a good fundamental overview of those key pillars of operating a global supply chain. However, marketers also have a close alignment in most organizations to the supply chain, as marketers look to create consumer demand and fulfill consumer demand. Very often, capabilities within the supply chain are there to enable fulfillment of that consumer promise. In addition, finance managers and finance leaders are attuned to every aspect of the supply chain because supply chains generally carry significant costs associated with plants and distribution centers and transportation spend in a global environment. So those two careers in particular, marketing paths and finance paths, generally have a close alignment with operations and supply chain management principles. So let's say you're not pursuing a core operations management, finance, marketing, or even supply chain career. The essence of this course around those principles of operations management involve process efficiency, eliminating waste from organizations. We talk about the concept of lean and those principles associated with continuous improvement and waste elimination, because every organization needs to operate most efficiently, regardless of whether you're in the healthcare field or perhaps in a nonprofit environment. Those principles of operations management bring to life real opportunities within organizations to streamline and improve efficiency. So in DSOM 5511, I take a case-based approach. I take a series of short real-world cases and attempt to bring to life those principles, for example, of supply chain planning, demand forecasting, procurement, outsourcing. And we study those cases, reflect on those cases, analyze those cases to optimize the efficiency of the supply chain in each of those respective disciplines within supply chain management. There's also a paper where I look to have you select a couple of the key principles we've studied and integrate them or apply them to a real-world organization that you're currently working in, or perhaps you've worked in the past, or perhaps one that you just want to study. So this is all about synthesizing the principles in a clearly articulated, well thought out summary of how the principles apply in a real-world setting. And last, I try to bring in industry professionals to bring to life these concepts in a tangible way so you get a sense of how the supply chain works in a real world sort of way day to day.